Hello Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So Cancer, today we're going to go over your energy as well as your person's energy. We're going to see how the both of you are currently viewing this relationship and how you guys feel about it and what actions you guys plan on taking in each other's direction and are moving forward. So with all that being said, Cancer, let's get started. How does Cancer currently view this relationship? So we do have the Lovers, we do have the Two of Swords to the Seven of Swords, and then we also have the Three of Swords. Okay. This to me kind of feels like a very on and off, relationship that you share with this soulmate of yours in particular. It's like 1 minute you guys are together, the next minute you guys are not. 1 minute you guys are getting along, the next minute you guys are not. So this to me kind of feels like a very on and off relationship. It also feels like a very unstable relationship. I feel like every time this person does something to cause you to want to get up and walk away from this relationship, for good, they always end up doing something to like reel you back in all over again, and you always fall for it every single time. So this time it kind of looks like you're very determined to not fall for it. You're very determined to not accept this person back into your life. So this person clearly did something to self-sabotage things here between the two of you, and it kind of looks like they did it again. But this time, it's like you're refusing to allow yourself to even give this person a second chance. How does this person currently view this relationship with Cancer? Okay, so we do have the Six of Swords. We do have the Three of Wands to the Queen of Cups. This person's kind of sitting in this energy of it's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time before Cancer comes running back to me. It's only a matter of time before we get back together is basically what I'm getting. Okay. So even though things came to an end between the two of you, they're not worried and concerned about it. And it's mainly because this person feels like it's only a matter of time before they come running back to me. It's only a matter of time before we get back together. How does Cancer feel? We have the Ace of Swords to the Wheel of Fortune. And then we also have the 10 of Swords. Okay. In regards to how you're currently feeling about this relationship, now that it's over and done with, between you and this person, Cancer, I can't emphasize this enough. You're very determined to keep this relationship as is between the two of you, which is basically over. I am definitely getting that strongly. With the Ace of Swords to the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like now that this person is not in your life anymore, I think that you're starting to kind of notice things fall into place in your life, which is kind of, causing you to essentially feel like you made the right decision by ending things here with this person. I just kind of feel like for a while, things weren't necessarily going your way. And now that it's over and done with between you and this person, it's like things are just magically starting to go your way is basically what I'm getting. Which you're kind of taking all this as a sign from the universe that you made the right decision by ending things here with this person. How does this person currently feel? Yeah, the Seven of Pentacles to the Hermit out here. We also have the Seven of Cups out here. Okay. In regards to how this person's currently feeling about this relationship, with the Seven of Pentacles coming out here, I do see this person patiently waiting, for you to call them, patiently waiting for you to basically text them. It kind of looks like this person doesn't really have any sort of intentions of being the one to call you and or text you. They rather just sit here and wait on you to contact them. In the meantime, I do see this person trying their hardest to keep themselves extremely busy / occupied. So that way they're not sitting around thinking about you and, things of that nature. I just kind of feel like this person is not really taking this ending between the two of you seriously. What actions will Cancer take towards this person or moving forward? So we do have the Two of Wands, we do have the Moon, and then we also have the Six of Cups. Okay, Cancer. I do see you falling into this energy of basically missing them and the connection that the two of you once upon a time had with one another. But even though I do see you falling into this energy of missing them and the connection that the two of you once upon a time had with one another, which is basically normal, I think that you're adjusting and adapting to life without this person in it. So yeah, there's going to be times where you're going to find yourself thinking about this person. There's going to be times where you're going to find yourself missing this person. But despite the fact that, yes, you do at times find yourself missing this person and thinking about this person, you're very determined to keep things as is between the two of you, which is basically over. What actions We have the Ace of Pentacles, we got the Devil, and then we also have the Justice card. This person's going to do something on their end that they essentially feel will give you no other choice but to essentially contact them. Let me give you an example. Let's just say that this person by accident ends up sending like a package to like your address, you know what I mean? You know, in their head, they might think, okay, well, if I send this package to, you know, Cancer's address, you know, they're gonna call me and tell me that, you know, I have a package there. So let me just send this package to Cancer's house and just wait for them to call me. You know what I mean? Or they might do something else because this person's doing something on their end that is causing them to essentially think and feel like, you know, if this happens, they're gonna call me, they're gonna have to text me or whatever. Is basically what I'm gathering. So that way they don't have to be the one to call you and or text you. So just using like a package as an example. Yeah, they might have a package delivered to, you know, your address. And once you receive the package, you know, you're going to have to call them and tell them about it. You know what I mean? They just want you to essentially break your silence. From the looks of it, this person does kind of come off to me as somebody who does play a lot of games. I am definitely getting that. They do come off to me as somebody who plays a lot of games. It's pretty evident to me this person wants to have a conversation with you, but instead of them just being upfront and just calling you directly or just texting you directly, it's like they rather do all this extra stuff. Well, let me just send a package to Cancer's address, and you know, once they receive it, I know they're gonna call me. I mean, it's my package, they're gonna call me. Or they might do something else, you know what I mean, that will put you in the position where you would have no choice but to call them and or text them. Because what this person's trying to do is get you to break your silence. So if they have to send a package, you know, to your address, and that's going to be, you know, how they, you know, get you to break your silence, then, you know, so be it. But they're going to do something. They're going to do something to get you to break your silence and give you no other choice but to, you know, call them and or text them. However, I just don't necessarily feel like it's going to work. I don't feel like it's going to work. Like, I don't feel like this game plan of theirs is going to essentially work. Because let's just say this person does get a package sent to like your address, and you might return it right back. You know what I mean? Return to sender. You see what I mean? Because whatever it is that this person's doing to get you to break your silence, I feel like you're going to already know, like, okay, this person's doing this because they want me to break my silence and say something to them. Or it's because they want me to call them, or it's because they want me to text them, but it's not going to work. It's not going to work. Yeah, this game plan of theirs is going to backfire in their face. I mean, I think that what's going to end up happening is you just going to return the fucking package and call it a night. You know what I mean? I think that this person just needs to grow up and just call you and just text you and say, hey, listen, can we please talk? You know what I mean? Instead of doing all this childish, immature stuff that they're doing here on their behalf. But in the meantime, it kind of looks like you're very determined, you know, to move forward and move on with your life and never look back. And I think that over time, they're going to start to realize how serious you actually are about moving forward and moving on with your life. They may not be taking this ending seriously right now, but I feel like when this game plan of theirs doesn't necessarily work in their favor, that's when it's going to really hit them. And it's going to cause this person to feel like, wow, like Cancer's really, really done with me. So then there's that. That's what I have for you. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated. And I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.